Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from the ZAWA Together server. I'm just flying around out here, just relaxing, enjoying the sunset. It's a beautiful day out, it's a wonderful day. I'm just going off for a little fly here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful week, and hey, congrats, you made it to Friday. Alright, we are landing. It is nighttime, creepers be creeping, I need to be sleeping. Let me just take a power nap. Alright, it is a brand spanking new day. Happy Friday, everybody. Alright, now last week we did a little bit of work over here, and I haven't had a chance to get on and really do this stuff today. This has been a rather busy week. Really busy week for me, so forgive me. But we are coming back to this area over here. There is a whale sticking out of the water over there. Oh, look at that, he jumped. Yeah, we're going to come back over here because we got to do a little bit more work over here. There's another type of crab in this world, other than the not coconut crab, but the horseshoe crab. And we're going to build a little area for that other one here. This is just the standard crabs, actually, we're going to be building for today. But before we get to working on that, we are going to need to add the I almost did it again. I haven't learned in a week. We're going to put the horseshoe crabs in here. So I gotta go hop into the comments section of the last video, actually, because you guys left a lot of comments for names for those crabs. And I am going to pick out 4 of them. Okay, so here we go. We got our horseshoe crabs here in their buckets. We got the name tags. Let's get to naming some of these things. First one, considering I am such a we are going to name the first one Coconut. So that way it'll officially be a coconut crab. And that was suggested. I suggested it last episode, but a few of you backed me up on that. King Venomous Dark, Logan Effinger, Teresa Briggs, and Peter all suggested that I should name one Coconut as well. And for the second one, shout out to all of you Pokemon fans out there. We're gonna name this one Kabutops. Kabutops? Kabutops? I don't know how to actually say that. It's the freaky looking one that looks kind of like an alien, but it does start off looking like one of these horseshoe crabs, so that makes a lot of sense. And Jordan Connings, Caster the Mudwing, and Siege were all quick to point that out. And for the third one, we're going to name this one Pan. We're going to name this one Pan because Matt Myers said that they look like a frying pan. Is that it's also a shout out to Peter Pan? But they also do look like a frying pan, so that makes more sense. Maximo Diaz also suggested Pan too, so I think that works out pretty good. And for the final one, we're just going to name this one Fossil, okay? Fossil was recommended by Hazard because these things are like ancient. So they're basically living fossils. Now, I have no idea if these things are going to become super hostile towards me. I have no idea if they're just going to immediately attack me or not. Oops, there's a rocket. There's another one. Got it. I don't think they are, but you never really know. Okay, we'll start with Fossil. All right, we're going to put this down in the water since it is in a water bucket. So put that one down there. Fossil. Boyam. I don't think these things can drown. In fact, does this tell me anything on these things? Because these are Better Animals Plus. Yeah, no, this doesn't tell me anything. I don't even know if this is the right book. I think, yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't think these things can drown. That'd be really awkward if they could. Anyway, all right, so let's get to putting down the rest of them here. So we're going to slap down this one right there. Wham, and this is going to be Pan. All right, and then Kabutops is going to go right there. There you go. Is that a little different color? It is. This is like a redder color. This is more of a gray or brown. Interesting. You guys aren't going to fight me, are you? You're not going to attack me? No, I can just push them around. All right, so no, they're good. All right, and then the final one here is going to be Coconut. Coconut, there you go. Bam. Welcome to the Lost Isles. All right, I'm not hearing anybody take any damage, so I don't think they can drown. It'd be weird if they could. You have to store them in a bucket, so it doesn't make any sense. A water bucket, nonetheless. So, all right, sweet. We got some horseshoe crabs. Now, at the moment, I'm the only one on, but Captain Craig was on earlier tonight. But let's hop back to spawn real fast. And what we're going to do is we're going to check our store. We're going to check the shopping district because I want to see if anybody bought any turkey eggs or slime balls. Aha! It looks like some progress has been made on the nether tunnels, especially this one leading to the west. That's pretty clever, pretty nifty. I've got some ice too. I should really do that up our tunnel too. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here real fast and go check the store. Hold up, before I check the store. Okay, so I saw Klein working on this a while back, but man, look at this place. Lanterns chipped. I really got to look into this chipped stuff. I'm such like an old school player. Oh, he's using composters as building blocks. Wow. Look at this place. This looks incredible. Holy cow. Wow. Oh, it's got a little garden out back. That looks so cool. And I can hop the railing too because, you know, steel bars. Oh, look at these doors. Cherry doors? These things are nice. Oh, man. What is this? Dried kelp block, 1 diamond per stack. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I've got kelp everywhere where I'm at, but... Calamari. Ooh, it's got a calamari farm going. Miso soup. Oh. 1 emerald per bowl. Nice. Nice. This is like a little restaurant. Oh, I like that a lot. That is a fantastic build. Holy cow. And then there's this. And then there's the turkey getting crushed by a slime. Oh, I made a diamond. So there we go. Nobody bought any turkey eggs, but I did make 1 diamond off a slime ball, so that was kind of worth it. Anyone else make any progress on their stores over here? That Klein's Japanese restaurant there is, I think that's what that is. This is absolutely incredible. Fantastic build. Oh, it looks like the tree has been taken down next to it because we got another shop plot opened up here. So looks like the place is expanding. Everyone is responsible for fixing the creeper holes. No! Creeper blast went off right out here. You gotta watch out. Those guys be creeping. Let's just check the animal refuge real fast and see if any other animals... Oh, we got a bee's nest added in here. That's pretty good. Okay, so we do have a couple extra contributions and stuff. Yeah, people are throwing some things in here. Nice. This is the mammals one. Hold on. I'm gonna shop here while I'm here. Capybaras, they have a bunch of them. I only have like 1 of these things. You know what? I'm going to take a couple of these. Oh, snow leopards. I'm going to take a couple of those. What do you think? Let's take 3 snow leopards. Oh, wow, there's a whole bunch of them. Let's put the capybara up there with the other one. Yeah, I'll actually, no, we'll take 2 capybara because I only have 1. So I'll take 2 capybaras, so we have 3 of those, and then we have 3 snow leopards also. I will give them a good home sometime in the future. I don't have them marked out on the map, but yeah, I'll give them a good home sometime in the future. All right, now let's get back to the zoo building. All right, so I have got, is it in this one? Yep, I've got 5 or 6 crabs here of all different colors. I got brown, I got blue, I got red, I got pink. Got 6 different crabs here, and I need to build an exhibit for them over there on the beach too to go along with the horseshoe crabs. Obviously, these are slightly different. Now, there is a thing in this game, because I was over visiting Orskell Zoo, and he has this set up already, but there's a thing in this game where you can actually play a jukebox for these crabs, and they will start having a rave. And I think that's kind of cool. Wouldn't mind actually having that on here. Now, this one I kind of want to build to be a little bit bigger of an exhibit. Basically, well, maybe not too big, actually. Maybe we'll cut it off right here. And we'll build it to right about here. Actually, I should probably mark that down so I can actually see what I'm doing. So right there to right about here. That should work. That should be plenty of space for 6 crabs. But we are gonna, or my plan is to actually have the path connect into this exhibit and then lead to the jukebox where you can actually play this so that the crabs can all start dancing. That's my master plan anyway. We got to clear out a couple of trees though, unfortunately, so we got to take these guys down. They're no longer welcome here on this ground. So let's get up here and chop this thing down. Hopefully it's still despawn. I also got to think about a block pallet. Now this is actually, I suppose, going to be very similar to the horseshoe crabs, is it not? I mean, yeah, it's going to be like a beach area. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's going to be like a beach area here, so have a nice path connecting on the inside of it. Now this one, though, I wouldn't mind actually having the pathway walk inside, and it's going to basically come to a dead end. And that's where the jukebox is going to be, because there isn't going to be any more exhibits down this way, so people are going to be able to walk down this way and then visit the crabs, and that's about it. Then they got to turn around and go back up into the rest of the zoo. So if we had the path connect in the center and then make like, it's almost like a horseshoe exhibit around it for where the crabs are, that might look pretty good. Now, I don't think these things... Actually, I do think these things are aggressive. I think they attacked me at one point, but... whatever. You remember, come at your own risk to this kind of zoo. So, they're probably going to be able to get to the people that are touring the zoo, so just be cautious of attacking crabs, I suppose. But it all starts with me clearing out an area. There's a bunch of mobs underneath here. Holy cow, hold on. I gotta find these things. Ow. It's because there's a big unlit cave over here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're interrupting my crab exhibit. Oh, that guy had a backpack on. A gold one. Nifty. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, right. I have to clear out some of this grass here. All right. I need to dig a little bit of a pit here, and it might even drop into that cave a little bit, but I got to dig out a little bit of a pit here, similar to what we did with the coconut crab. Horseshoe crabs over there. But then as soon as I get this hole dug, we'll be on to building. Behold, we have a hole in the ground. All right, now this one is, I'm thinking it's a little bit, yeah, it's about the same size as the horseshoe crabs, only this one is a little bit larger in radius or in diameter. But that's okay because, like I said, we got to put the path leading right in the middle of this and then walking back out. Now, can I get out of here, please? Pretty please? Let me fly out of here real quick. And let's just, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to keep this uniform so that the zoo kind of looks like it actually all fits together. And I like the, I like what we've done here with the walls, with the brick and the cracked brick, and then some cobble mixed in like that. I think that looks really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that for the base wall around here. And then the pathway leading into the actual center where we're going to put the jukebox is going to be designed, I'm thinking similar to this actually, this path right here. Make it look kind of like old ruins, you know, and then have the beach and the sand all kind of like building up around it, you know, so that the crabs can actually walk right up there. Like I said, this is not going to be a super safe exhibit. They can walk right up around it. What's going on here? Oh, look at that. It fell into, it fell down into there. How about them apples? Okay, well, that's fine. I can fix that. Fixed. All right, so yeah, we do have a cave underneath here, obviously, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind as I'm building. But I think we're good to go to get to work on putting in the wall next. So I'm going to go grab some stone bricks, and then we're going to fill in this wall same way we did over there. There we go. All right, so we got the wall put in. All the way around it. Definitely good enclosure. Now, we are going to probably have to match the fences also. So we're going to need the squid backpack in our life. And let's see, we got 16 of them. So we're going to need a couple more. We're going to need a couple more. As well as we're going to need to make one gate. It really only needs to be one gate. So I think that takes this stuff. Let's grab a little bit of that. And it takes sticks, which we got some here. And let's make a couple of these. Okay, got the fences all made up. Now, where is this thing gonna go? Okay, so let's grab, I don't have a lot of torches. Do I have coal, honey? All right, well, I only got 3 torches, so we're gonna have to make this, we're gonna have to stretch this out. So the path is gonna come to right about, I'm thinking here. So we're gonna need to put the gate right there. Yep, okay, good. And then the fences can just can line the entire exhibit then. Okay, the fence has been put in. Oh, God, scared me. Oh, do you have anything worth trading for? Acacia saplings, actually, I already have those. Pods all I can get. No, you don't have anything. This is bad news bears for you, buddy. Hey, look, I spontaneously got 2 leads in my inventory and some leather. How about that? Okay, as I was saying, the fence has been put in. Now, as far as this path going, we're going to need to grab, which backpack? Let's just grab the dump chest right now, and we're going to grab some stone out of here. And we are going to kind of line out where we want this path to go in the center. It's going to be same elevation as this, but we're going to just fill it in with like stone or dirt or something like that, just so it's not hollow. All right, maybe something like right about here, okay? That should be a good enough path leading out into here. In fact, probably from the map, this sort of looks like a clock. But all right, let's get this wall right here that you see here wrapped around this line of stone, and then that'll create the path leading out here. Now it's going to widen a little bit here at the end, so yeah, we'll work on that when we get there. But I'm going to grab some cobble, grab some stone bricks, crack stone bricks, and get to work on filling this in to create what should be our path out here. Okay, behold, we have our walkway. It is done. Added the paths and everything on top of it. So this is basically it. Now, there's no real way to get back up here other than the elytra or using a block or something like that. So I'm not going to drop down quite yet. But I do believe, is it in the squid backpack? No, we have 1. Okay, so we need to make a couple more of these things. I do believe that I want to add a little bit of extra detailing up here on top to make this look a little bit more like an actual ruin. And for that, we're going to put down a couple of little bits of stuff. A couple little bits of stuff that looks like it's kind of seen better days, you know? Okay, there we go. So it is a walkway. You can come in here, and it kind of looks like it had like maybe a railing at one time, ancient times, you know? But that should be pretty good for the actual path leading in here. Now the jukebox itself, I think I'm just going to place like right there. Wham, right in the middle. And I hope, I don't know what the rule is for these crab things. I don't know if like you can only, like they have to be so far away or something like that. I don't know if it's like a proximity thing. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out all about that here probably next episode. But for right now, let's design a nice little beach area going around this. And we are going to have water along the outside of it. I'm thinking like right back here where I'll have some water. But a lot of this I want to actually make land. So the crabs will have plenty of water to go into, but I do want to make a lot of it land so that we can actually squeeze a tree or two in here. And I don't have any torches again. I gotta go get some more coal. But I'm thinking right here will be the water. And then on both sides will be primarily land. And it'll build up leading up to this walkway here. So the crabs can absolutely walk up on here. So that's the importance of closing the gate. But alright, I need to grab a lot of sand because I think right now I just have a couple of stacks on me right now. And I want to build up the berm kind of around this area. It's going to be primarily sand as the block making up the beach here, obviously. And then I'll sprinkle in like grass and everything else to make it work later. So I'm going to go grab a bunch of sand. I'll be right back. Alright. Got a bunch of sand in my inventory. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I'll run back and grab more. But let's get to work on actually filling this area up here. Because I do want it to come up to, in some spots even, like the same level as the path. So it almost looks like the pathway is almost like a buried ruin. But the crabs shouldn't be able to escape because these the ZAWA fences here, the rope fences are in place, so they should be trapped in there for all eternity. But let's get to work on actually building up the sand dune around this, and then probably have to dig this down a little bit. I'm gonna have to worry about the cave obviously for the water part, but we're gonna make this look like a nice beach area. Okay, I might have overestimated just how much sand was needed, but we can always build up a little bit more in different places too to kind of make the exhibit pop a little bit more. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we got a lot of sand put in now. I still have several stacks left over, so yeah, I overestimated. However, we still need to do this area over here. Now, this part that I left plain, this is the area that's going to have the water in it. I did run into an issue with falling into the cave, but I handled it. But we do have to dig this part back now so that we can actually get to work on building what's going to be on the underside of the water. What's underneath the water. See, there's the cave right there. It's that close. We got to dig all this stuff out here so that we can put down... It's going to be primarily sand, I'm thinking, with a little bit of gravel mixed in and some coarse dirt. There we go. All right, we got the bottom of the water added, and I think that should be just fine. We can actually probably add the water. We'll save that for a little bit later. It's easier just to work around the shoreline when there's not water. All right, now the higher up we go here, the more grass there's going to be. Okay, so this top area right here is going to be primarily grass, actually. Let's get that all put in. It's gonna be a mix, you know, a little bit, but it's gonna be primarily grass. Now it's gonna be grass and maybe some coarse dirt too. Yeah, I don't like making things just super plain, super simple. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all sprinkled in here. And so the higher elevations, more grassy land or whatever. That's where the trees are also going to be too, as far as like the palm trees. And I'll probably throw one on this side for sure, and maybe. I gotta fit another one in here somewhere. I'm just worried about it being symmetrical, okay? In case you guys are wondering why I'm hesitant here. I don't want to put one here and put one here and be like, ta-da! No, I want to put maybe 3. I can put about 3 in here. Like, the palm trees are going to tower over the exhibit, so it's not like it's bad if there's quite a few of them. But if I put like a double palm tree in here and then like one down here, maybe near the water's edge, like right there, leaning forward. Yeah, okay, there we go. Got it. It's all good. Okay, I got a lot of grass put in here, and I think that should be good. Good, maybe. Hopefully I'll be good. All right, if need be, I can always add more. It's Minecraft, after all. All right, so let's get to putting in probably some coarse dirt. So for that, we're going to need the bat backpack. And we're going to sprinkle this in along with the grass here. And that should make everything kind of come together a little bit better. Okay. Got a couple pieces in there, nothing too fancy. Now, I do want to sprinkle in, oh so lightly, a piece of podzol or 2. in here too. Like especially with the higher up we go. Nothing really too overpowering on this one either, because I don't want to make this look kind of like a swamp. All right, I want to make this still look like a beach. So I just want to put like dot this in. I mean, that might even be it. Okay, let's add one more maybe, right there. That's good. Like I said, I don't want that to be an overpowering block at all. Okay, so now on the beach we have just regular sand. You guys, if you saw last episode, you know there's a cool little trick I like to do with sandstone to give it a little texture using sandstone stairs. And if you take a stair block and you put it upside down, you'll get the cobble look, the texture of a cobble block, but it'll be in sandstone. And I think that looks really good when you sprinkle that in with other sand, because it kind of breaks up the textures a little bit, and they're just not the same. It looks very bright and blah, you know, so I want to break this up a little bit. I think adding a couple of these in there every once in a while, as well as some regular sandstone, will make that kind of come to life. Okay, there we go. Got all that put in. It breaks up the texture just a little bit on some of these things by adding some sandstone blocks mixed in with the sand. I think that makes things look a lot better. I also went ahead and added some slabs and parts to kind of make the sand kind of blend together, as well as what it looks like as it's coming down here into the water. Which, by the way, speaking of the water, we can go ahead and grab a water bucket, and why not fill up one more of them too? And we can start filling this in now. I think it's time. I think it is time to start adding the water. Beautiful. We got the water added. Okay, so now when you look at this from above, this is the walkway, this is the viewing area as you come in here. This is the area that the crabs are going to have to swim around in, get a little bit of water, you know, and then they're going to have plenty of land to crawl around on too, because I'm pretty sure crabs do like to crawl around on land. At least I've seen images of crabs on land before. But obviously they do like water, so we want to make sure that there's a nice big area of water in here too. Let's inhale a chicken real quick, and let's go look in the plants backpack, because I think... hold on one second. Let's actually hold up. Time out. Let's hold up 1 sec on that. And let's go into the bat backpack. And let's grab ourselves some jungle logs and some cocoa beans and a bunch of jungle leaves. And we're going to make ourselves some palm trees. And then we're going to add all of the foliage around it. Okay, so for the double tree, I was going to do 2 of them here. Let's do that like right about here, okay? So we're going to do a little double action here. And now this one's going to come up, and this will be the... taller one, okay? This will be this is gonna be the taller one, and it's gonna come out to right about here. Okay, ta-da! There is 1 tree down. Now that's gonna be the taller of the 2, I think. So now this one can actually kind of come out this way just a wee bit. It's gonna separate out a little bit from the other one, and it's gonna probably start right here. Yeah, alright, so this is going to take another little bit of work here, and the sun is setting, and creepers be creeping, but I'm going to try to get this thing built as quickly as possible. Behold, would you look at that? There are some palm trees there now. Now, I almost kind of wish, now that I have it finished, I guess I could still change it, but it's going to take a little bit of work, but I almost kind of wish that this trunk right here, this part of it, was over 1 more block. Create a little bit more separation between these 2 trees. But, you know what, actually it's not bad. It creates a little bit of shade in here too. I mean, for the people walking, look at that, it's blocking the sun. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, now there are still a couple little details I want to add to that. Let's look into the wood backpack real fast here. And let's grab ourselves some wood slabs, some oak slabs here. I do like the way that these things look when we place them down, kind of representing like the base of the tree, you know. And, let's see here. Can I get up there? Actually, let's put that one on the underside there, and then this one I want to put it right on top of that thing. Let's see. How do I get up there? Yeet! Nope, that didn't work. I'm gonna toss some balls. That worked. Alright. Done. There we go. Alright, yeah, I like how that looks. Palm trees, people. Alright, now I gotta build 1 more of them still. I'm gonna build it probably over here, maybe even down on the beach a little bit farther up ahead. Yeah, alright, let me get to work on building that. I'm running out of jungle logs, so I'm gonna have to go harvest some more of those things. But thinking like right here, it's gonna start. Voila! I'm getting kind of good at building those trees because I built a whole lot of them in the Kingdom of Babel build. Like hundreds of them, and then I also have been building those up there. So I'm getting pretty good at building the palm trees. I could probably do this in my sleep, to be honest. But okay, we got the terrain done. We got the trees put in. We got the water added. The sun is setting. Creepers be creeping, but it is time to do some foliage. Okay, so let's sort this inventory because it sucks. Let's take care of some of this stuff here, and then we'll get on to doing the plants. Okay, the sun is rising. It is a brand new day, and we got some plants to put down. So, we're talking, how are we going to do this? Let's see, what about that, not dead grass, although, yeah, I'll probably sprinkle a little bit of that in there. The desert grass for on the sand itself. I don't really want to add dead bushes. This isn't supposed to look dead. This is supposed to look lively. Let's grab some bushes, some ferns. Ferns would have been a good thing to add in the last one, actually. Not a eucalyptus tree. We're going to add in a little bit of this yellow bromelade, too. I don't know if this is supposed to be found on the beaches or not. I don't know where this stuff comes from. I don't know anything about it. Fan palms also, for sure. Yep. And let's start with that for right now. And then cattail. Hey, we added Johnson's grass in the last one. Yeah, let's throw that in there, too. Yeah, let's get some cattail, too. Yeah, why not? All right, so let's go ahead and do that up the beach first. I'm stuck on something. Okay, I'm stuck on the fences. They're doing their job like they're supposed to. Let's go ahead and sprinkle some of this stuff in here along the beach. Yeah, kind of sporadically, we'll just dot this in here occasionally. Okay, and then very rarely, we'll also dot in some dead grass, too, just to kind of give this a little bit of a texture change. And they are actually at different heights, it looks like, too. So we're just kind of, yeah, occasionally. Now, let's go ahead and actually stash those things away so that I don't have to worry about them ever again. Now, the yellow bromeliads, I'm thinking about adding those somewhere up top. Actually, these are basically flowers. So we're going to, in fact, they probably are flowers. We're going to stash those away, and we'll do those later. Let's add the palm fronds, especially or the fan palms. I keep wanting to call them palm fronds. That's kind of what they look like. We're going to add these things in, especially near the palm trees themselves. Up here, kind of in this area. Like so. Maybe one more down here on the beach. And then a couple over back here as well. Okay, put the fan palms away. Let's grab ourselves some of these... Oops, I accidentally put them away. Some of these regular ferns. And we'll kind of put this on the grass more along the base of... or along up here where it's primarily like the land, not so much sand. Okay, ferns can be put away now. Look at us making all this tremendous progress. Same thing with the berry bushes. I think we'll put one like up here or so. And we'll put a couple of them up there. But we're not going to do too much more with those things. Those are also going to be put up here where the land actually is. Now, do we have anything for the water itself? I mean, I got the cattails. Now, cattails are really not what you'd expect to find on a beach, but they do make a good representation of like water. So I like putting them in occasionally, just to kind of represent. I think they look good in the water, basically. Is the point. Now that one actually doesn't really work so well. But I don't like this because it's not really representative of a beach. Beaches actually don't really have much of anything in the water, to be honest. So maybe we'll just put in a couple of them along the edge here and then call it a day on those. There's really not much I can put in the water for the crab exhibit. I don't think there's really anything that I can fit in there to make it look natural and good. So maybe we'll just leave it the way it is. What else we got? We got the Johnson's grass and we got the bromeliads now. So Johnson's grass, I mean, honestly, the palm fronds or the fan palms here, they kind of do the too high thing already anyway. You know what? We'll skip the Johnson's grass this time. I can't find a good spot for them. And then the bromeliads here, we'll dot those in occasionally. See, I think whether they are supposed to be here or not, they do kind of look good. So we'll dot them in occasionally up here too, kind of near the grass line as well. And then barring any more huge leg spikes, which we just had there, well, that should be fine the way it is. Now, I do want to go through and actually mat down some of the dirt, not a lot of it, just the occasional bit here or there, just to kind of make the terrain pop. And then that's basically it for the terrain and the foliage. We will have to add the grass, obviously, still, but I'm thinking this is just about done. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Let's put the rest of the bromeliads back. I think we're good on foliage. I do have some leaf piles, but these things you used to be able to craft. Maybe I should talk to like Bayfish or something to get the crafting recipe back for these, because the leaf piles, at least actually, wasn't there like a ZAWA one also? Or not a ZAWA one, but Biomes of Plenty one. Leaf. Man, no, there's only that one. No, that's it. That's the only one there is. Okay, there used to be one for Biomes of Plenty, which you could craft by just putting a leaf block in the crafting grid. I really missed that. I really, really missed that. It was the dead leaves that you couldn't craft. You had to go collect those. Now, there is still one thing missing, and if you guys have seen my series before, you know that there is a certain thing that'll make things pop, aside from path blocks, and that is adding pebbles to everything. Pebbles look like little, buttons look like little pebbles. I think if we put a couple of them sparingly here on the beach, it might actually look more like seashells. And so, since we don't have seashells in there, I think we'll just do that. Just a couple of them here or there to make it look kind of like seashells on the beach. All right, then the final thing, let's grab our bone meal. We are going to raise up the grass here a little bit. Now, let's grab the shears out too. So these taller ones, I mean, I actually don't really mind there being a tall one there, I guess. I just don't want it to be tall grass all over the place. Like right here we have some short grass, which is good. I don't like it just being tall grass constantly everywhere, you know. And for some reason, like in this pack here, we get a lot of tall grass. All right, the grass has been grown, the pebbles have been placed, the trees have been made, even the coconuts. Well, coconuts are growing. I think this is a done exhibit. Guys, I think this is it. I think we did it. I think that's all we're gonna do today. I think we have our crabs. Now we do have, what did I say, 6 crabs? It's quite a few crabs. So if you guys wouldn't mind going down in the comments section and giving me your best crab names. You gave me a lot of them last week, so get back down there and kind of drop them in there again if you don't mind. But there are going to be crabs in here. I am going to be placing a jukebox next episode right here where I'm standing. We're going to see if we can't get these crabs dancing. I already got the achievement for actually doing it, like I said, because I went over and toured Orskull's place. And I don't know if this exhibit is going to be too big and cause them not to dance. I don't really know. We'll find out all about that next week. So, alrighty guys, if you could drop your best crab names down in the comment section. These are just regular crabs now, not horseshoe crabs or not coconut crabs or any other kind of crabs, just regular crabs. So, alright, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and if you did enjoy, please be sure to hit that like button. Thank you all for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of ZAWA. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye!